Have you ever wondered why your cat keeps rubbing against you all the time? It's not just for attention or a quirky habit you think you understand. Cats communicate in subtle ways that humans often completely miss. This simple action carries deep meaning that reveals their trust and affection. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your cat is trying to tell you. Get ready to uncover secrets that most cat owners never notice. Follow along, and don't forget to subscribe to see more about understanding your cat. When your cat rubs against you, it's often more than a simple greeting or playful gesture. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, forehead, and paws that release pheromones. By pressing against you, they're leaving their invisible markers on your skin and clothes. This behavior is a form of communication that signals ownership and trust. In the wild, cats use scent to mark territory and identify allies within a group. Rubbing against you transfers their scent and blends it with yours. This tells other animals and cats that you are part of their safe circle. It's also a subtle sign of affection and social bonding between you and your cat. Your cat chooses to mark you specifically because they feel safe and connected. They may even rub against your legs multiple times throughout the day. Each rub reinforces the message that you belong together in their mind. Cats also learn your routine and presence, making repeated rubbing a comforting ritual. This behavior is often mistaken for attention-seeking alone, but it has deeper meaning. When they rub against your hands or arms, they're creating a sense of shared space. It's their way of saying you are part of their family unit, recognized and trusted. Even if you have other pets, your cat may choose to rub on you first. This shows a selective bond unique to the relationship you share. Scent marking this way is ancient, dating back to feline ancestors in the wild. Cats in colonies mark each other to strengthen social cohesion and security. By rubbing on you, they signal comfort, reassurance, and territorial connection. Sometimes the rubbing is paired with kneading, activating multiple scent glands. Kneading combined with rubbing amplifies the bonding and safety signals they send. Your cat may purr while rubbing, signaling contentment and emotional security. Even subtle rubbing on your clothing communicates familiarity and reassurance. This behavior can also be used to reduce stress or anxiety in their environment. The pattern, frequency, and location of rubbing all convey different nuances. Rubbing on your hands or face is a stronger trust gesture than on furniture. They are essentially saying you are theirs in a gentle, social way. Repeated rubbing throughout the day shows the depth of their attachment. It's not a random act, but a deliberate, intentional signal. Sometimes rubbing is accompanied by tail flicks or ear positions, enhancing communication. Cats read your body language and respond with rubbing when they sense calm energy. If you move, they may follow and continue rubbing to maintain the connection. This ritual also serves as a reminder to other pets of your cat's bond with you. Even small gestures like brushing against a hand can reinforce this message. Cats rarely engage in this behavior with strangers or people they do not trust. Owners often misinterpret rubbing as simple affection, ignoring the subtle cues. When you pet your cat after rubbing, it enhances trust and confirms the bond. Cats use these repeated interactions to maintain a familiar scent environment. It's a behavior shaped by both instinct and social learning in domestic cats. Pay attention to patterns. Where and when your cat rubs gives insight into their emotional state. Sometimes rubbing increases during periods of stress or changes in their territory. Your presence and scent provide comfort, and rubbing is a way to anchor that feeling. Cats also learn which humans respond positively to rubbing, strengthening the behavior. If ignored, they may seek alternative ways to communicate attachment. Young cats and kittens often rub to initiate interaction and establish trust early. Adult cats continue the behavior to maintain bonds and reinforce social hierarchy. Rubbing can also precede other affiliative behaviors, such as grooming or purring. Your cat's repeated rubbing is their language, a gentle but meaningful expression. It communicates safety, belonging, and love without a single meow or action beyond touch. Understanding this can help you strengthen your connection with your cat in daily life. Another reason your cat rubs against you is to show a deep sense of trust and protection. Cats see you as part of their inner circle and feel secure sharing space with you. When they brush against your legs or arms, They are actively acknowledging your presence. This is a behavior that communicates safety, comfort, and familiarity all at once. Rubbing also signals that your cat recognizes you as a leader in their environment. They often choose to rub on you over other people in the household. This shows hierarchy, preference, and selective bonding unique to your relationship. By rubbing, your cat is both marking you and expressing devotion simultaneously. It is a way of blending your scent with theirs to strengthen social connection. This is their way of re-establishing your scent and reaffirming safety. They could also follow you around, rubbing against furniture, then returning to you. This pattern reinforces their emotional attachment and territorial comfort. Rubbing can serve as a subtle method for your cat to monitor your well-being. Cats are highly attuned to changes in body language, mood, and scent. Repeated contact can calm your cat while also signaling that you are present and safe. In multi-cat households, rubbing helps clarify social bonds and reduces tension. It's a non-verbal way to communicate that they consider you family and ally. Cats may nuzzle or press their heads into you during these interactions. This action engages multiple scent glands for maximum communication. Your cat's gentle head bunting conveys trust, ownership, and reassurance. Some cats pair rubbing with slow blinking, a sign of love and safety. The slow blink combined with rubbing indicates the highest level of feline comfort. Your cat may increase rubbing when introducing new people or pets. It's a signal to maintain bonds and protect their established social hierarchy. Rubbing can also serve as a calming mechanism during stressful events. They may increase rubbing during storms, loud noises, or changes in routine. This is their way of anchoring themselves to a trusted human presence. Even when they seem independent, rubbing is an intimate, bonding behavior. Cats may rub against you before feeding to show excitement and anticipation. They are using scent and contact to reinforce familiarity and connection. Repetition matters. Daily rubbing keeps your cat's social and emotional bonds intact. Ignoring or discouraging rubbing may lead to alternative attention-seeking behaviors. Cats communicate in layers, and rubbing is one of the most subtle yet meaningful. They may also press their side or tail against you to expand a message. This additional contact increases comfort and reinforces attachment signals. Your cat might alternate rubbing with kneading to combine touch and scent marking. Rubbing against you signals trust so deep it can be likened to familial bonds. It shows they accept you as part of their safe space in life. Your cat's repeated gestures demonstrate emotional intelligence and social awareness. They are reading cues from your body and environment to tailor their behavior. Even rubbing after waking signals happiness that you are nearby and safe. Some cats use rubbing as a precursor to other social interactions, like grooming. They are saying, "I recognize you. I trust you. I am comfortable here." Rubbing is an evolved behavior adapted specifically for human-feline bonding. Cats in the wild do not display these behaviors toward non-colony members. Domestication has fine-tuned rubbing to communicate complex social messages. The next time your cat rubs against you, pay attention to posture and context. The duration, direction, and frequency carry specific meanings about their feelings. They are telling you about attachment, security, hierarchy, and personal preference. Rubbing is not random or whimsical. It's deliberate and intentional communication. By understanding this behavior, you can better reciprocate trust and affection. Your cat's rubbing is a window into their world, offering insight into their emotions. Cats also rub against you as a way to check in on your emotional state. They are highly sensitive to shifts in your mood, tone of voice, and body language. When you feel stressed or anxious, your cat may increase rubbing to reassure both of you. This behavior is an empathetic response to your emotional cues. Rubbing conveys comfort and connection, even if you are unaware of it. Your cat can detect subtle changes in breathing, posture, and scent. This makes rubbing a complex and multi-layered form of communication. Sometimes your cat will rub against your legs when you are sad or upset. It is their way of offering reassurance without overwhelming you. Cats are quietly intuitive, using rubbing to maintain harmony in their environment. They also use rubbing to reinforce bonds after conflicts or tension. After a stressful event, your cat may rub against you to restore a sense of security. This gentle contact helps both of you regulate emotions naturally. Rubbing can serve as a bridge between cat and human, creating mutual calm. Cats often follow up rubbing with purring or kneading to amplify comfort. They may rub against your hands or arms to seek engagement or attention. It's a signal that they recognize your presence and value your interaction. Cats often choose specific body parts to rub, like the legs or hands. This indicates where they feel safest and where their bond is strongest. Repeated rubbing reinforces trust and deepens the relationship over time. It's their way of establishing safety and familiarity in potentially stressful scenarios. Rubbing can be combined with gentle head bunting to intensify the message. Your cat's body language while rubbing is key to understanding their intent. Ears, tail position, and overall posture provide important clues. A relaxed, slow rub signals comfort, while quick, urgent rubbing may indicate need. Cats often rub in conjunction with vocalizations, but the touch is the primary signal. They may also rub to direct your attention to a desired object or location. Sometimes this includes guiding you to food, a toy, or a preferred resting spot. The rhythm and duration of rubbing communicate urgency and affection. Your cat's repeated rubbing shows commitment to the relationship. This behavior also strengthens your cat's sense of territorial security. By rubbing on you, they are claiming you as part of their safe environment. They may also rub in the presence of other animals to assert social hierarchy. Rubbing is an evolved behavior designed to communicate multiple messages simultaneously. Your cat's rubbing signals trust, comfort, affection, and vigilance. Cats often follow up rubbing with nuzzling or grooming behaviors. These sequences indicate escalating levels of trust and intimacy. They may also rub after you return home to reaffirm your presence. This helps reduce anxiety for cats who are sensitive to changes in routine. Rubbing can occur at any time of day, but often aligns with moments of engagement. Cats are socially intelligent and adapt their rubbing to your responses. They notice whether rubbing elicits attention, petting, or verbal acknowledgement. Rubbing that goes unacknowledged may be repeated until the message lands. This is their way of ensuring communication succeeds without vocalizing. Cats may rub differently with each human, showing selective bonding. You may notice variation in pressure, speed, and duration, depending on who they trust. Rubbing is also a mechanism for sharing scent and reinforcing identity. This subtle marking creates a familiar olfactory environment. Cats may even rub while lying down or sitting near you to maintain contact. This ongoing connection strengthens emotional and territorial bonds. Your cat's rubbing is a daily affirmation of trust and security. Ignoring these signals can reduce the quality of your relationship unknowingly. By understanding rubbing, you can respond appropriately and reciprocate affection. Your cat's constant rubbing is their way of saying, "You are mine, and I trust you completely." In summary, your cat's constant rubbing is a powerful form of communication. It signals trust, affection, protection, and a desire to share space with you. Cats use rubbing to blend scents, mark territory, and show selective bonding. They are sensitive to your mood and use rubbing to reassure and connect with you. Understanding this behavior can strengthen your bond and enhance mutual trust. Pay attention to the nuances, frequency, and context of rubbing gestures. Follow these insights and subscribe to deepen your understanding of your cat's emotions.